Welcome to Fleet TV. I am Matilda Omenai. The headlines: Police detain Lagos teacher for alleged sodomy. NDLEA intercepts Europe-bound drug baron. DSS personnel threatening to kill journalists over electricity bill. Governors threatening reps over Tinubu's VAT bill. Now the news in full. Police detain Lagos teacher for alleged sodomy. 22-year-old school teacher at the Blessed Peace School in Egbeda and Imosho local government area of Lagos State, identified only as Prosper, has been arrested and detained by the Lagos State Police Command for allegedly sodomizing a 10-year-old boy at the school. Our correspondent learned on Sunday that before performing the crime, the suspects allegedly told the pupil to behave like a girl and take off his trousers after luring him to a solitary spot in the school. Our correspondent's investigation also revealed that the suspect had enticed the survivor to the location on October 18, 2024 by claiming he intended to take him to a spelling bee and arts competition where the survivor would earn millions of naira and possibly even travel abroad. An eyewitness said the teacher raped the boy at the school, convincing him by saying he would be enrolled in an arts competition. He took the boy to a class and ordered him to act like a girl. He then told him to pull his trousers down and close his eyes. He penetrated the boy and told him he should not tell anyone, assuring him that he would win the competition. A source familiar with the suspect's arrest revealed to our correspondent that the suspect was apprehended on Wednesday, November 13, 2024, while attempting to commit a similar act with another pupil at the school. Our correspondent learned that the suspect was initially taken into custody by the police at the Idimu division before being transferred to the police gender unit for subsequent prosecution. In a telephone conversation with our correspondent on Sunday, Ms. Ololade Ajayi, the founder of DOHS Cares Foundation, a non-governmental organization focused on combating gender-based violence and the key advocates behind the arrest, expressed concern that the police officers at the gender unit were attempting to hinder the prosecution of the suspect. Although the spokesperson for the State Police Command, Benjamin Hundeyin, did not answer his phone or respond to the text messages sent by our correspondent, the head of the Idimu Police Division, Chief Superintendent of Police Gladys Fanny, confirmed to our correspondent that the case has been referred to the police gender unit. NDLEA intercepts Europe-bound drug barons. Operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency have thwarted attempts by drug syndicates to export large consignments of cocaine and opioids through the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos, and the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, to the United Kingdom, Italy, Turkey, and Qatar. A total of 13 parcels of cocaine weighing 4.40 kg going to the United Kingdom via Frankfurt on a Lufthansa Airlines flight were intercepted by the NDLEA officers at the export shed of the Lagos airport on November 5, 2024. A statement on Sunday by the agency spokesperson, Femi Babafemi, said a businessman linked to the consignment, Ekiocha Nelson, was tracked and arrested on November 8. Babafemi also said another businessman identified as Adegbite Solomon was tried to export 7,800 pills of tramadol, amongst others, was arrested and the drugs recovered from him. 13 internet fraudsters jailed 30 years in Edo. 13 internet fraudsters have been sentenced to a combined 30 years in prison following their conviction by an Edo State High Court sitting in Benin City, the state capital. Our newsmen gathered from a statement by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission on Sunday that the judgments were delivered in separate proceedings between November 11th and November 14th, 2024. The statement noted that the convicts were arrested and prosecuted for their involvement in cybercrime activities, including obtaining false pretense, retention of proceeds of crime, and possession of fraudulent documents, amongst others. The EFCC identified the convicts as Daniel Goodness Esioki, Joshua Edobo, Omoro John Bright, Afisi Nuruddin, Ofiabo Aisosa Wellington, and Desmond. The statements concluded that the court ordered the forfeiture of exhibits retrieved from convicts, which included phones, laptops, and balances in their respective bank accounts, to the federal government of Nigeria as proceeds of crime and to undertake in writing to be of good behavior henceforth. DSS personnel threatened to kill journalists over electricity bill. An officer of Department of State Service (DSS) attached to Kebbi State Command, whose name has been withheld, has assaulted the correspondent of authority newspaper Malam Shuaibu Zuba when the journalist asked him to pay up his electricity bill. DSS officer who got angry because his co-tenant reminded him that he only paid 4,000 naira out of 5,000 naira he ought to have paid, suddenly got angry, assaulted Malam Zuba, who led other tenants to confront him 6 times and bragged that he could kill Zuba and nothing would happen. Briefing newsmen about his ordeal, Malam Zubair explained that the DSS officer who was supposed to pay his share of 5,000 naira of the electricity bill gave 4,000 naira to one of their neighbors, which prompted others to find out that he had not completed his payment. When contacted, a neighbor simply identified as Miriam Aminu confirmed that the DSS officer slapped the journalist twice in their presence and tried to strangulate him before they ran out to call neighbors to come to the rescue of the journalist. Governors threatening reps over Tinubu's VAT bill. The deputy spokesman for the House of Representatives, Mr. Philip Agbese, has disclosed that some state governors are threatening to deny federal lawmakers return tickets in the 2027 general elections if they do not withdraw their support for President Bola Tinubu's tax reform bills now before the National Assembly for consideration. Agbese also disclosed that the lawmakers will today, Monday, engage the chairman of the Presidential Committee on Fiscal and Tax Reforms, Taiwo Oyedele, and other renowned tax experts on the bills. Recall that on September 2024, the president transmitted 4 tax reform bills to the National Assembly for consideration, following the recommendations of the Oyedele-led Tax Reforms Committee. The bills include the Nigerian Tax Bill 2024, which is expected to provide a fiscal framework for taxation in the country, and the Tax Administration Bill, which will provide a clear and concise legal framework for all taxes in the country and reduce disputes. 36 state governors have, however, demanded the withdrawal of the executive bills, citing the need for more consultation and public input. In the meantime, the president has rejected the Council of the Governors, insisting that amendments to some of the clauses can be made when the bill comes up for debate in the Senate and House of Representatives.